We're going to get started so we can have this happen before the rain comes, hopefully. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming out tonight to our ribbon cutting. This is our grand opening of the new Simsbury Food Pantry. I'm Kristen Formank, Director of Community and Social Services. And there are a few people here that are going to say a few words tonight. And I'm just really excited and really proud of the work that we've done and very grateful to the church for allowing us to come and use this space. For a little background, our food distribution program is called Cheese Day, and that is a throwback to the olden days when people would receive government commodities and would get a whole entire wheel of cheese. So it kind of stuck, and we like the name, so it's going to be around for a while. Cheese Day is our once-a-month distribution. We distribute non-perishable food items, fresh fruits and vegetables, as well as household items and toiletries. We're completely dependent on donations, both monetary and items. And we have our new Simsbury Food Pantry donation box here at the church. So anybody that wants to donate anytime, this is always here. It's never closed. Or you can always contact our office too if you need help with donations. For some statistics, before COVID began, for Cheese Day, we served about 80 households per month. And at the height of COVID, we soared all the way up to 140 households, which, that was huge, almost doubled. And for the past 2 years, we were very creative in the way that we distributed. When COVID first started, we were doing an outdoor drive-through distribution. And then once it was safe to come back inside, we moved our operation inside and we were doing curbside pickup for folks. And now we are here at our new location at the Shepherd of the Hills Lutheran Church. And we're really grateful because now we have 2 rooms. We're able to set up shop like a supermarket, so people have a shopping experience. And we've gotten a lot of really good feedback from our clients. So thank you for coming tonight. I'm going to pass the microphone over to Rachel Loveland. She's our community social worker, to say a few words and to make sure I didn't forget anything.
Hi guys, my name is Rachel. I'm the community social worker. I just want to thank everybody for coming. I'm super excited for you guys to see it. It's been a labor of love. It's been a long time coming. We used to do things out of a really small closet, so it's very exciting to be able to have the setup that we do. And I just want to say thank you to the community and to our volunteers because we couldn't pull it off without everybody else. So thank you.
Thanks, Rachel. Next we have Amber. She's our deputy first selectman, and she is going to say a few words for us today. And Amber's also helped us out with recruitment of volunteers and also volunteering herself. So thanks, Amber.
Thank you. Hi, welcome everybody. I wanted to write my comments down because I had so many things to say about the food pantry and about Cheese Day. First of all, I want to thank you for inviting me to speak, and I want to give a special thanks to Kristen and Rachel and all the staff at Simsbury Social Services for your tireless dedication, especially these last couple of years, and also to the Shepherd of the Hills Church for this wonderful new partnership, which I think is just going to be amazing for the town. Simsbury Social Services and the Cheese Day program means a lot to me, not just because I'm the liaison on the Board of Selectmen to Social Services, but as Kristen said, I also volunteered for Cheese Day, especially all through the pandemic. In large part, I was recruited by Dr. Cushman over here, who came up with a crew of us from First Church, and so we came over to help. And I would tell people when I spoke with them on the phone during the shutdown, I'm volunteering at Cheese Day. It's like the one thing I can do to get out of the house. And usually people would say, well, what is Cheese Day? And, the answer is, of course, it's when, social services can give out the perishables. And it's been this long running program. And then everyone's like, oh, I get it. But I mean, when you volunteer there, you really see how much more Cheese Day is than that. And one of the biggest things is that in-person contact and touch with the customers at social services is so critical because they check in, they find out how people are doing. You can make sure and see if there's any other additional services that they need. And having that contact with people, especially during the lockdown, is so vital to all of social services, not just for Cheese Day. And then also, it just allowed you to talk to people. And that is one of my favorite things to do. So I was so happy once a month to stand outside. It was like 5 degrees with all the other volunteers, and I could just talk to people, and people loved, I mean, you could just communicate, with each other and share stories. And that was so hard during that time. And then also the other thing to think about is that Cheese Day really gave people in the larger Simsbury community an opportunity to kind of come together and do something that felt like they were helping people. And you could see that outpouring of community and love when you looked at the auditorium at Eno Hall. It was overflowing. Literally the entire auditorium was overflowing with food products. And that was all from our residents that just wanted to do something. And everybody felt so powerless. And this was just such a great way to come together and show our love and support for each other. So, I mean, it was just wonderful all the way around. So, again, I just want to say it's a happy time. This is a great new chapter. I think that, the accessibility of this new building, the ability to be able to do the shopping is going to be wonderful. And this is going to be a great partnership. And I'm so thankful to have been here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Amber. All right. And we have 2 more folks. I'd like to invite John Hampton to come up and say a few words.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is a great day for Simsbury. And I was thinking of Mr. Rogers, of all people, earlier today. Fred Rogers, when he was little and he'd get scared, his mother would say, well, go look for the helpers. There's always people helping each other. And when I look around this crowd, I think he was thinking of all of you. All of you in this crowd are great helpers, from the Board of Selectmen to the Aging and Disability Commission, to the community, to Shepherd of the Hills Lutheran Church, Pastor Dion, our outstanding Director of Social Services, and Rachel, and all the volunteers that make it happen. And, growing up here in town, I think Simsbury's signature is its big heart and spirit of generosity. And that is on display here this afternoon. And this is actually one ribbon cutting that I've done over the years. I hope you don't get customers. But sadly, even in Simsbury, as folks know, we are now at a 20% poverty rate in Simsbury. And people are always really surprised at that, but people in need are everywhere, especially during the pandemic. And so I'm just so grateful to be included. This is a great day for Simsbury, a great new beginning. And thank you for having me, and good luck.
Thanks, John. And before I turn it over to the pastor to say a few words and wrap it up for us, one group that we both forgot to thank, that I would be completely negligible if I didn't, is our Department of Public Works. They were huge partners with us throughout this pandemic. All of the outdoor food distributions and all of the times that we had to move food around in Eno, we would have never have been able to do without them. And they were huge helpers in getting us moved over here. So if Tom can please thank his guys again for us. And now I'll turn it over to Pastor Chris.
I jotted down some notes too, because a pastor could. But sharing space with the food pantry has been a wonderful symbiotic opportunity for Shepherd of the Hills to connect with the town and with the people in the town. So it's a strong emphasis in this congregation's history to address food insufficiency. A lot of our mission projects are all about that. So allowing the food pantry to share space so that they can further their mission too in a collaborative effort is just right up our alley. It really felt God called. So we appreciate your presence here, even during the time when they were setting up. And it was an excitement in the congregation too, to see the stages of it happening. we're a small congregation. We're still trying to discover how we can still serve the community. And so if this is a way, by sharing our space, that'll be great. And if there's other things that we can do to help out, we will. That people are excited about volunteering. We offer free hot dog suppers during the summer for the public, and we're hoping to be able to do that again this year too. The grounds are beautiful for walking. There's some food for the soul here as well, and we have a meditation tent for people who have asked, what's the tent in the sanctuary? That's open to anybody, and it's just little activities and meditations that just help your soul, and anybody can stop in there, and those stations change up periodically. So and even if there's sitting spaces inside, you can look out and see occasional turkeys and deer go by, an occasional bear, but not too often with the bear. The turkeys get up on the railing. I think they're seeking sanctuary. That's usually in the fall. That's right. Nourish My Soul is another organization that shares space and works collaboratively from seed to plate with education. And so they've left a bunch of seeds. They just had a seed swap out on a table in the fellowship hall, so you can help yourself to those seeds as well. And but overall, I want to, on behalf of Shepherd of the Hills, thank Rachel and Kristen and all the leaders of Simsbury and everybody that helped to make this come to fruition. And so I think it's a good symbiotic collaborative effort that I feel God is blessing, and you are a blessing to it all. So thank you and welcome.
So just wanted to invite all of you to come in for some refreshments. We've got too much food, so we'd like you to come in and help us eat it. And ready?
Ready. Check out our pantry. Ask any questions. Oh, let's do this.
1, 2, 3. Yay!
Okay. Oh, she wants to help.
So come on in. We're gonna show you the area where our folks shop, and you'll also see our storage area. That's the key.
That's why I stopped. I was like, don't touch it. Take me.
Funding for Simsbury Community Television is provided in part by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.